Alright, so if you didn't know, we got a confirmation that the global version of Grand Cross is coming out in soon. They didn't give us a specific day, they just said it's coming out. One day you might open Google Play and it's gonna be there. But how are we thinking the global version is gonna go, and is it gonna be synced? The thing people keep asking me is it gonna be synced? I mean, there's two questions: is when is it coming out? Is it gonna be synced? Now, when it's coming out, because they didn't give us a pre-register. Usually, when a new version of a game comes out, they give us a pre-register. Just so when the people that pre-register get the access first, and they have to like exactly when it comes out, we get a notification from it. We didn't get that, so I think it's gonna be like February of 2020 when this game is gonna get their global version, which is not that far away if you think about it. We're pretty much in January already, so it's not that far away. And it's gonna be synced. Now, I know my boy Ignan, and he plays a Netmarble game. This game is made by a publisher called Netmarble, and my boy Ignan plays a game from Netmarble that just got a global version like a few months ago, like I think 2 months ago. I don't know. And he told me, right, that global and JP are kind of synced, kind of not. So some units and some stuff that are from GP don't get added to global like instantaneously. And just some things that get on global first don't get on JP at the same time either. So I think it's gonna be something like that. I feel like Grand Cross can do something like that, but most of all, I think that they can sync the game, but make it so it's not in the first night of release, because this game has way too much. Now, what I mean by that is this game just gets getting to a high level in this game takes a while if you're free to play. Like, it took me a month and a half, I think, to get a level 80, right? And I was playing the game a lot. A lot. A normal person probably would take like 4 months. Because it's just, the game has way too much. And Mystic said, we just discussed this a few hours ago, Mystic said, and I agree with him, that the reason why it's actually not good to release the game with a character level cap 80 and all the raids is that the whales are gonna have such a better time. The reason for it is because in the shop they sell these packs, right? These item packs that are very bad. These item packs are horrible. If you are a player that has been playing the game for a while, like I haven't, like you see, I haven't bought these because these are terrible. Like, it's $25 and you get 30 raid items for one raid. Like, this is horrible for me. But for a new player, it's really good. Like, getting these raid items is really good. And what do you think the whales are going to do? The whales are just going to keep buying these, and they're going to level up. They're going to get to level 80 way before the free-to-play players. And the reason why that's bad is because of PvP. You're going to go play PvP, you're going to play like bronze, and you're going to be facing a whale with full level 80 team. You're going to get stomped. Like, you don't want that. They should drop all the quality of life updates, because this game evolved a lot with time. This game evolved like a lot with time. Like, if you pick up the game like 5 months ago and just compare to now, there's so many changes. It's just even hard to just go list them all. That I think are all changes pretty much that can come with the game. Let me make an example. So, when the game released gear, you could only reroll gear, SR gear, right? Let me get a character already has it equipped. Let me get Blue Demon Leo's. You could only equip specific gear, SSR gear, right? And reroll it with gems. You could only reroll this equipment with gems. Nowadays, there's anvils, and I'm telling you, this whole gear set, which is really good, I fully rerolled with anvils. This one's kind of lacking though. Yeah, but this piece of equipment and this piece of equipment, I re-rolled with anvils and upgraded it with hammers. The game didn't have this when it came out. This is a huge quality of life update that has to come with the game. And I feel like they should do that. Again, my boy Ignat told me that the games for his Netmarble game is kind of synced, kind of not, and that could be the case. I just don't want them to have the level cap day one. I think they could go much faster paced than they were on JP and then sync it up afterwards. So let's say they drop the game. The level cap for the game when it came out was 60. And they could drop it with 60 and then 2 weeks later bump it up to 70, you know? Just give some time for people to build up. Don't let the whales just get like level 80 first day. Because if they do, PvP is going to be ruined. I know PvP only should be available like a week later after the game comes out, like 2 weeks. So this is going to be the time the whales are going to be preparing and getting their level 80 units. So you're going to see like bronze, the lowest level of PvP, full of completely busted teams of people who spend money. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Like Nolar, if you been on the Grand Cross, not the Grand Cross, but Twitter and gacha community in general, might have seen him. He's a big whale, right? On many games. And he said that his whale friends don't like playing Grand Cross because you can't have too much of an advantage being a whale. Not like Legends, not like other gacha games that have an absurd amount of advantages for being a whale. This game just really doesn't. You have, of course you have, but not nearly as much. Like, again, I think I've been playing for 2 months and a half, and I'm a paid player, right? But I've only really bought these packs. The gems, I've never bought raw gems because they sell these packs, which also people ask me if they're going to also sell these packs on global. 100% they will. Like this pack right here, it costs $8 and you get 60 gems across 7 days. That's 2 multis. It's like you bought 100 stones for $8. It's just so good price. But on Dokkan, there's no such thing as these packs on JP. On global they released it, they kind of copy these, but a little bit worse. It's like you buy 90 stones for $40. So it's not even 2 multis, it's like even less than a multi, and less than 2 multis, I'm sorry, and it's like triple the price, 4 times the price, 5 times the price. So, you know, these packs are super mega for the play, not for the play, but super mega light spend friendly. You know, if you don't want to be a whale, but you still want to spend money, these are like super huge, and that incentivizes people to start even start like spending, because this game hasn't hit top grossing in a while, but they are always like top 5, top 10 grossing, because it's just people constantly buying but spending just a little bit of money. So I don't think they even like, I don't think they're gonna go ham on stuff like that for global, because I know a lot of global games become aggressive with microtransactions, because they're trying so hard to make money, right? I don't think this game is going to run into that issue either. I think they don't have to. And like pretty much, as you can see from those packs, that's how they make money. Not only these packs right here, right, which they passively make money if people that spend just a little bit, they milk whales with these. Like these packs are terrible. They are horrible. No one with the right mind would buy these. Like literally no one. Like this one, for example. Right? I told you you can reroll gems with these, right? This one costs $83. But every week I can get 100 anvils from my raid boss. 100 for free. $80. What's the for just from the raid boss, not even counting other activities like the trading cave and stuff. That's just guaranteed stuff I'm gonna get. $80. That's like they just milk whales. And just the rest of the population just okay. Again, these packs, I can't see how people buy these, because you get like this pack right here, $25, and you get 1 SSR ticket. You get one for free every week. You get 1 SSR ticket for free every week, and whenever they drop new storage chapters, now you get more. Like, these packs are terrible. And this is what's gonna happen if the game drops with like everything the same. Boom, everything's the same. It's gonna be terrible. Because again, because of PvP, if it wasn't for the case for PvP, it would be okay. Also raids, like they can't drop the game of level 80 because no one's gonna be able to do the raids except the whales, because the raids are hard, except the red demon. But the raids, like the most two difficult raids, the crimson and the gray demon, are way too hard for new people. You gotta work through it. So it's gonna be that you're not gonna be able to get 80 in, like, I want to say 2 weeks, maybe 3, and the wares are gonna be like full level 80. Again, it's just a problem of PvP. I don't want it to be the case, but I want it to eventually sync up. So they release with all the quality of life updates, and then they keep jamming in the level cap until it gets to 80. Right now it's 80, and it's been 80 for a while. I think they don't want to change it for a little bit, and I hope they don't, because it's good where it is. It's good where it is. Hopefully they won't change it for a little bit. But if they drop it to level 60, I think it would be best. And one thing that I was thinking is, they have this collab they did with the slime anime. So they dropped these 3 characters. I'm not gonna go over all 3 of them, but this is an event exclusive character. I wonder if it's gonna come to global, being an event exclusive, because there was an issue that Dokkan had with JP and global, that the specific characters from Heroes weren't able to be on global for like 4 years. So I wonder what's gonna happen with this. I expect this to come back, another event like this for season 2 of the anime, the slime anime. I hope so, because again, I didn't pull this unit. I wasn't playing when they came out, and I don't have it, and it's just really good. A shame. This guy is also from the slime collab. He's pretty terrible, so so I don't care much about him. But yeah, so I would not be surprised if the game came in half synced again with all the quality of life updates and everything like that, but not with all the raids and the level cap. About characters, I think characters are fine. I think they can drop the characters as it is, because honestly, I don't think it would make a difference. I think they can, instead, they drop the games, right? They drop the game, and they drop a banner in both games that is the same banner. And like that's the beginning of being kind of synced in, but kind of not. And that would be like a really good thing. I know a lot of people are going to be like, how are they going to make it like half synced in? It can work. It can work. They can drop the same units at the same time and the same updates. Just have global not have the level cap for a little bit until like it progresses through. Honestly, it wouldn't be too big of a deal for most players, because legitimately getting my first level 80 unit took me 3 weeks, and I was playing the game 24/7. I was not being a normal player. I was playing the game like it was a job, legitimately. And it was a job and my free time. So it took me 3 weeks. So a normal player would not be able to get in like a month, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what I think global is going to happen. It's going to be half synced in. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.